house, spent quite a lot of time in bed, read the same book over and over, ate infrequently, and developed I wrote the book. Devoted quite a bit of my abundant free time to thinking about death. Whenever you read a cancer booklet or website or whatever, they always list depression among the side effects of cancer. But in fact, depression is not a side effect of cancer. Depression is a side effect of dying. Cancer is also a side effect of dying. Almost everything is really. Side note, not in the novel. A lot of people have taken issue with that line and been like, cancer isn't a side effect of dying. Well, they're wrong, I'm right. You're not to put too fine a point on it, but we know that cancer is a side effect of dying because cancer wouldn't exist if it weren't for mitosis, which would be necessary if it weren't for cell death. And yeah. we know for Thank you for agreeing with my defense of myself. He said, to the choir. We know for a fact that cancer is a side effect of dying because we know for a fact that zombies cannot get cancer. So, my mom believed I required treatment, so she took me to see my regular Dr. Jim, who agreed that I was veritably swimming in a paralyzing and totally clinical depression, and that therefore my meds should be adjusted, and also I should attend a weekly support group. The support group featured a rotating cast of characters in various states of tumor-driven unwellness. Why did the cast rotate? A side effect of dying. The support group, of course, was depressing as hell. It met every Wednesday in the basement of a stone-walled Episcopal church shaped like a cross. Never been able to do this before. We all sat in a circle right in the middle of the cross, where the two boards would have met, where the heart of Jesus would have been. It's cool. I noticed this because Patrick, the support group leader and only person over 18 in the room, talked about the heart of Jesus every freaking meeting, all about how we, as young cancer survivors, were sitting right in Christ's very sacred heart or whatever. So here's how it went in God's heart. The 6 or 7 or 10 of us walked/wheeled in, grazed at a decrepit selection of cookies and lemonade, sat down in the circle of trust, and listened to Patrick recount for the 1000th time his depressingly miserable life story. How he had cancer in his balls and they thought he was going to die, but he didn't die, and now here he is, a full-grown adult in a church basement in the 137th largest city in America, divorced, addicted to video games, mostly friendless, eking out a meager living by exploiting his cancer-tastic past, slowly working his way toward a master's degree that will not improve his career prospects, waiting, as we all do, for the sword of Damocles to give him the relief that he escaped lo those many years ago when cancer took both of his nuts, but spared what only the most generous soul would call his life. And you too might be so lucky. Thank you.